Good morning from one of the most touristy towns in all of Mexico. Yes, we are in Tulum. I'm here to see some friends, and I'm also here because I'm about to take a holiday. Like an actual holiday, an actual break away from my laptop, away from my phone, away from the internet, away from filming, away from YouTube for the first time in, I think, ever. So I'm super excited. But before I go, I wanna see if I can find a place right here, close to Tulum, that's away from the tourist crowds, away from the sea of commercial stuff and tourist infrastructure. I'm gonna see if we can find a truly wild, raw, natural, beautiful spot in the heart of, you know, Mexico's tourist mecca. I don't know if it's possible, but we'll do our best. Let's go.
So I heard that just a few miles outside of Tulum, there's a special biosphere reserve called Siankan that pretty much nobody goes to. It's meant to be home to some really beautiful, truly wild camping spots. So I decided to go and check it out.
I have no idea where I'm going. At this point, I'm just driving down this dirt track. Let's see what I can find. I'm sure there's some beautiful campsites somewhere around here. And already this is looking so much better. It's just a slice of true wilderness in the heart of Tulum.
I'm Ava, and I'm a full-time adventurer. I want to bring you on a journey that's all about being brave, experiencing the world, and feeling truly alive. My travels have been one hell of an adventure so far, but last summer I bought an old Land Rover Defender and converted it into an off-road expedition truck. I now wander around the world and live in my 4x4. Hit subscribe to join my adventure crew and watch real raw travel videos every week. This was about to become my very first night of wild camping here in Mexico. And so I found myself driving very, very slowly towards a theoretical wild camping site I wasn't even sure existed. Well, I guess not everything in life needs to have a plan.
No idea what's on the other side, but the sea looks beautiful from here. And there's a tiny little road. Oh my God, there's nobody here! Oh my God, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's exactly what I dreamt of. So I've just turned the car around so that it's facing the escape route, you know, just in case. You can never be, you know, too cautious. And this place is absolutely gorgeous. It's so beautiful, but there's quite a lot of trash lying around. So what I'm gonna do before setting up is grab a bag and just pick up some of it to clean it up a little bit. Let's do it. What's up with all the shoes? All the flip-flops? I've got like 5 pairs of shoes in this one bag alone already. People, you gotta stop losing your shoes in the ocean. All right, that's what I got for now.
When you're constantly on the road, there is one thing you end up missing sooner or later. Something that a lot of us actually complain about in our everyday lives. And that's having a routine. For me, that routine is putting up the rooftop tent, getting to know my surroundings, setting up camp, exercising. Just little things to help me stay grounded on the road.
You know, to me, one of the most beautiful things about this life is that you get to build your own home from scratch every single day, anywhere you like, anywhere you please. Oh, coconuts. Maybe not a good idea to be here, right under the palm tree. You know, coconuts kill a lot of people every single year. Fallen coconuts on your head. You might want to move this party elsewhere. So I've been doing this like barefoot thing, where I've just been walking around barefoot pretty much everywhere, in towns, in cities, in the countryside, in nature, driving, and I was really looking forward to spending some time barefoot here on the sand. But as it turns out, there's all these little like spines here that a couple of them caught in my foot already, and they're so painful, so painful. Let me show you. Yeah, right here. These little guys, you see? Oh my God, it's painful to even pick one up with your fingers. Oof, imagine getting this stuck in your foot. not a fun time. Ah, ah, ah. Get off. Well, I have to say, this is an excellent segue into the sponsored segment of today's video. So, as you might remember, I've been working with Jeffry here over the last few months, and I absolutely love their power stations and their solar generators. This little box helps me stay charged up on the road. It allows me to charge my laptop, my camera, my drone, my phone with all of these different ports. It's super safe to use, it's lightweight so I can actually move it around, and it's a beautiful way to get your energy from the natural elements, the sun. And Jeffry have got some exciting news coming up. Okay, so on the 12th of May, Jeffry is hosting Jeffry Day, which will see the release of their new super powerful product. So it will have all the qualities of my Jeffry, but bigger and better. I mean, already with this set, you can charge up a full-size fridge, a blow dryer, a blender, computers, all kinds of appliances. So can you imagine how much more you could do with an even bigger product? Quite likely you could host an off-grid wedding.
Jeffry's new product live event will begin at 8 p.m. PDT on the 12th of May on the official Jeffry website and YouTube channel. Stay tuned.
I'm starving. Starving, starving, starving. Let's have something to eat. A ginger booster juice, salsa chipotle, cilantro hummus, a tomato, raw broccoli, vegan cheese. What more do you need?
Keeping fit on the road, you ask? There you have it. Rolling around in the sand on a dirty yoga mat to a workout video I have downloaded on my phone. Sometimes you just gotta make do with what you've got, honestly. Bonus points for the beach vibes, of course.
The weather has changed. It was windy here all along, but now it's dark and windy. The dark clouds have rolled in, the sun has set. The wind is picking up. It's very raw here right now. Yeah, it's definitely time to start putting everything away for the night. I have a feeling like darkness is going to come really fast. So I want to make sure that I'm prepared and already inside my tent if I need to be. Who knows, it might start raining. These clouds are looking pretty ominous. Everything. I'm gonna leave the table and the chair here, and hopefully there won't be a tornado here in the night.
In places like this, exposed to the elements and all alone, you stand face to face with raw nature. And let me tell you, she's a scary, powerful creature.
Okay, it's getting pretty dark and very, very windy here, so I think I'm gonna go hide in my tent. The wind is so strong that the entire tent is shaking and quivering. It's making me feel a little bit scared as well, I gotta admit. It's just the wind. It's just the wind. It's just the elements. It's just nature. You're okay.
Fear has a way of coming up very subtly, and if you don't call it out quickly enough, it ends up twisting itself around you. I decided to distract myself by doing a bit of journaling, getting my mind away from what I personally feared in that moment. The wind was so strong that I was honestly worried that the tent, my shelter, would get damaged in some way.
I'll be very surprised if I can fall asleep tonight. It's really rough. It's very loud. There's so much wind, so much noise, so much distraction. And I'm a little bit freaked out. But I'm also exhausted, so I really hope I can fall asleep. This is kind of like Antarctica. Remember that storm where I got stuck inside a tent in Antarctica for 6 days?
I don't think it's possible to fall asleep in these conditions.
It's kind of like that, except obviously much more comfortable and warmer. But, you know, it kind of brings me back to that trip. Oh, sleep. I need some sleep.
It's that time just before sunrise, when the sky is dancing between dark and light, lazy and pale, still an empty canvas, with a raging wind sprinkled on top, of course.
So, sunrise is coming, and it's still ridiculously windy. I eventually managed to fall asleep by using these earplugs. I've never used earplugs ever before in my life. This is the first time. Slept for like 7 hours, got woken up again by the wind. And I'm just wondering if it's a good idea for me to stay here. Should I wait for the sunrise, and then if it's still so windy, I'll just pack up and move somewhere a bit more calm so I can have my coffee in peace. It's just a lot of chaos. Every day before I eat anything, I crack open my bottle of artisan cold-pressed extra virgin oil, like really, really high quality stuff. And I pour some of it on a spoon, and then I just swirl it around and drink it. Ooh, spicy. I love it. Does anybody else do this? Please tell me I'm not the only one. Is so beautiful, but as you can see, it's a little bit too windy for comfort. So I think I'm gonna pack up and head back to town, find another spot somewhere else.
Well, thoughts on my first wild camping experience in Mexico? I thought I had cartels and gangsters to fear, judging by everything I had previously heard from people, but of course I ended up getting freaked out by something I couldn't even see, the wind. Well, that's an interesting start to what's about to become a very, very, very long journey. See you in the next episode for more solo adventures in Mexico and beyond.